Good morning. It's live with Mercy and Rita. Hashtag Mercy.
Hashtag Rita.
Hashtag Shannon.
We are with Shannon Cortez, our Wildlife Branch Manager, who's here to explain in a little bit more detail what REOs are. So, Shannon, what is an REO?
Well, an REO transaction is a transaction that typically involves ownership by a bank.
And
After a foreclosure action, sorry.
thank you. And how is the process different from a regular resale?
Well, you are, instead of dealing with you do deal with an agent, but instead of dealing with a individual, you are basically dealing with an entity. That entity has a specific closer that we deal with as far as processing your file, getting correspondence back and forth to the different parties for review and execution. So it involves a much more lengthy process.
So then we can expect it's a lengthier escrow term, correct?
Typically, yes.
Okay, what information would you actually give to real estate agents who represent a buyer in an REO sale that would help them with the process?
As far as your title search or just overall?
Overall.
I think one of the most important things is to remember when you're sitting your clients down, writing up your offer, you're most likely agreeing to the terms that's listed in the bank's addendum, and you definitely want to make sure that your party or your client is listing their names according to how they want to hold title to the property, because that definitely can cause a delay in closing. If there's any type of change in the buyer's name that submitted the offer, we'll have to go back to the bank and request a specific addendum to change the purchasing party so they can move forward with executing what we refer to as their deed package.
And is there anything specific that agents should look for in a prelim?
You definitely want to make sure that there are no mortgages attached to the property, because that should have been cleared within your foreclosure action. You want to make sure that there's no HOA liens, because that could have, or that should have been also been addressed in the foreclosure proceedings. And just overall, make sure that there's no cloud on title that you feel we would need to address, because you want to be able to assure your clients that they are receiving the property free and clear of liens and are able to be insured of anything that would be out of the ordinary.
To piggyback on what we're talking about, REO and foreclosure sales, we just want to let you know at Fidelity Passport, our free app, under the premium lead section, which you do pay for, we have the ability to search, or you have the ability to search late this summer all filed properties or all properties that have any filings on it, and it will give you phone numbers using the do not call list. It's going to be clean. So if you don't already have Fidelity Passport, contact Mercy or me.
Or Rita. And that is it for today's show. Hashtag Fidelity Maui.
Hashtag Fidelity Maui.
See ya.